Well, if it isn't the lovely Mayor Barrett. Came to see how unfit Amos is for his role?
Agent Ortega, it has been a really long day. Just get that accursed trunk open so we can move on with our lives.
Yo tenía un perro que se llamaba Bingo! That's another notch on my belt.
Jack, people reported seeing 3 suspects in 3 different costumes. And this is just a third of what was reported stolen. Maybe the suspect didn't work alone.
What do you mean?
Yes, Amos. What do you mean?
Nothing. I guess I've just been reading too many detective novels.
Amos, it's exactly that sort of thinking that limits you to local law enforcement. Clearly Hardy has tricked us with mirrors and costume changes, and hid the rest of the money elsewhere. Anyway, case closed. Come on, let's get some shut-eye before we check out this alleged secret military base of yours.
You go ahead and get some sleep. I have to go check on a public safety concern.
I'd offer to help, Socio, but rescuing cats from trees is beneath me. Okay, Socio, watch and learn. The great Jackson Ortega will succeed where everyone else has failed. And by everyone else, I mean you.
I really hate you when you're like this.
By Madison's Ice Cream Shack. Gentlemen, if I wanted to hear a soap opera, I could do so from the comfort of my living room.
Don't worry, Alcaldesa. No one says no to Special Agent Jackson Ortega. Let me in, Private. I'm with the Bureau.
Negative. Only authorized personnel may enter the base.
Well, he did not say
Not
no, per
so
se.
simple after all.
Authorized personnel? Do you have any idea who you are talking to, son?
With all due respect, sir, I don't give 2 shit.
Private Smith, come in. Over.
Private Smith, checking in. Over.
Let him in. Over.
Oh.
You were authorized for entry.
Turns out he was right.
What did I tell you? Don't get comfy. I'll be back before you can say Jackson Ortega is the best FBI agent of all time.
So we can't go with him, is what you're saying.
Try not to trip over your ego on the way in.
Ooh, vaya fiera. I like that in a woman.
Just go, Jack.
Oh. Oh!
Bueno,
Look how it
bueno.
is.
Something crazy happens in the New Mexican desert and John Hartman's involved.
Jack, welcome. Haven't seen enough of you lately. How is the world's greatest FBI agent today?
Stupendous as always, but flattery will get you nowhere. Now, tell me, what the hell is going on here? Are you going rogue?
Rogue? The Eagle himself authorized this, my friend. This is just a routine operation.
I can already tell there's nothing routine under that giant tarp.
Quit wasting taxpayer money and head back to D.C.
Sure, I'll go. And then I'll report you for suspicious behavior and lying to an FBI agent.
Lying to an FBI agent isn't a crime.
Well, it should be. Don't get up. I know where the goddamn exit is.
Wait, Jack, that's not...
What the hell is that thing? What are you doing to him? You got... Oh, Dios! This isn't right. I won't allow you to get away with this.
I really, truly wish you hadn't seen that, Jack. Waters! Morgan!
Wait! What are you doing?
Oh.
Let me go! Let me go right now!
I'm sorry, Jack, but I can't let you jeopardize this operation.
Damn you, Hartman! I said let me go! No, get that thing away from...
Who was that got away?
Now hold still. This might hurt a little, but don't worry. You won't remember a thing.
Ooh!
Looks like it's already taking effect. Release him. I have new orders for you.
We must go, Amos. Who knows what havoc Betty might be wreaking with us out of town.
We'll deal with the collateral damage later. First, we need to... See? I told you it wouldn't take much longer.
Mellow greetings, fellow citizens. This base is merely a typical military outpost established by the government in an orderly fashion. There's nothing to arouse suspicion.
Do you think you are being funny, Agent Ortega?
What a joker. Of course that's not all. Right, Jack?
Pardon me, Amos. I must have communicated ineffectively. I will make another attempt. This base is merely a typical military outpost established by the government in an orderly fashion. There's nothing to arouse suspicion. Now, since there's nothing for us to do here, the orderly next step is to return to town. Have a mellow evening.
Do his eyes look funny, or is it my imagination?
Jack, wait!
Wonderful. Tonight could not possibly get any worse. Oh,
Or it
I
could.
see tonight has gotten much, much worse after all.
It's good to see you too, Eliza. How's life?
Spare me the small talk and tell me what the hell you are doing here.
Straight to the point. Some things never change. All I can tell you is that we have to install a device somewhere in your town tonight, and...
Well, it is a straightforward process, really. All you have to do is submit Form WD-28A on the first Monday of the month. Signed in triplicate by the Grand High Council of Leprechauns.
Hilarious, Eliza. Do you really think I would fall for that trick again? Look, this device has to go in the absolute dead center of town. There's already something there, so they'll have to go.
Dead center of town? Wait! That's Max's Tiki Bar!
Take this. You'll need it.
Napalm? You must be out of your mind.
The bar will come down, and it will come down tonight. If you don't want to take care of it yourself, we'll do it our way. And my men are less squeamish about what happens to civilians.
Damn you, John! You are a sick, twisted monster!
You have until midnight.
At least now, this night cannot get any worse.
Eliza? Sorry, but it looks like Jack took the car. We gotta walk back to town.
With just casual bit of napalm in her pocket. No big deal.
Damn it! I can't believe Jack would just leave us like that.
Do not fret, Amos. Give me a line to Washington. I shall call Edgar and cash in that favor he owes me.
No dial tone.
Ooh.
Do you think Hartman
A complete disgrace of a human being, yes. But it is probably just another outage.
outage my sweet khaki-clad ass? This has government conspiracy written all over it.
Oh, Amos, not now. I beg of you. There must be something better for you to do than sit around making up stories.
At this hour? I guess just Mr. Hardy. You know perfectly well that the man is innocent.
Drop the charges and let him out then. Is there anything else?
No. Although, it might be nice to hear, thank you, Amos, for being such a great sheriff.
Yes, I am sure it would. Good night, Amos.
Okay, let's see what we can get, if anything.
Fantastic donuts and where to find them.
Still nothing that we can actually take.
To my friends at the sheriff's office, Enjoy our assortment of flavors.
Oh.
From very aged chocolate and mustard olive to grated durian and your favorite strawberry. Ha! Strawberry. And remember, broadcast the pickup code for a limited time offer.
Ugh, the paper is so greasy. I cannot read it. I hate this idea, but perhaps we should talk to Michael. Perhaps he will help me shed some light on how Amos is spending the police department's budget.
That's the first time there's been actual donuts in the box. Right, is there anything else in here that's changed that maybe we could get? I don't think so.
A rock. Fascinating. Wait.
I was gonna say, I feel like that was at the tiki bar.
A rock. Wait.
I'm sure that was at the tiki bar. First of all, let's go see if it's missing from there and see if I'm right. But also, we probably should go to the tiki bar. See if anyone's there. If they are. Or if they're not, we could just blow it up. But if they are, we probably need to get rid of them.
You appear to be distressed. What happened?
I can't find my pet rock. DeLuca drank all my moonshine, and Miss Nancy left me for your boyfriend.
Wait. Miss Peterson did what?
Nancy and I had a date. When I got here, old hound dog Porter was already talking to her.
He must have hit his head harder than I thought. Perhaps I should give Stalin a call and have Ms. Peterson called back home.
Who that? The mayor of Maine?
Sure, let's go with that. Now that we have cleared that up, you should probably call it a day. Go spend the night in your gas station, and I shall have all this cleared up by tomorrow.
Hell no. Either you get me back in my house tonight, or I stay here until Max runs dry.
Excellent. He's gonna be a problem.
This tastes like piss.
Welcome to the Kamehameha, your tropical vacation just around the corner.
Why is he shaking?
See, where I'm from, 24-hour interrogations are just routine.
Where were you from again, Miss P? Ellie! Oh, thank God you're here.
I thought you would have left by now, Ms. Peterson.
Actually, I was hoping Mr. Porter could get me onto the airfield. Just for a quick session of bird watching, of course.
Enough of this bird-watching twaddle. Listen carefully, Miss Petrova.
Petrova? I've heard that name in a briefing. Holy moly, that's you?
Yes, and what you told me will make a very interesting addition to my report.
Don't push your luck, Miss Petrova.
Fine, fine. I'll go. But you have not seen the last of me.
Okay. Well, I mean, I was gonna say she's not left. Okay. So we have to get rid of everyone out of the bar, presumably.
Thank you! Thank you! Now for my next piece.
How are you feeling? You do seem mostly fine, besides a few bruises.
And the broken ribs. Hurts like hell, but I'm alright.
Now that we are alone, care to tell me what actually happened up there?
Everything happened so fast. By the time that thing showed up on the radar, it was too late to react. Next thing I know, I'm in the gorge, surrounded by wreckage and lucky to be alive. After a few blackouts, I started seeing lights and heard a chopper. All I remember after that is 2 medics rushing towards me.
You must have been in terrible shape. No wonder they induced a coma.
Pretty sure a coma doesn't warrant being handcuffed to the bed, Ellie.
What? Why would they have done that?
I'm guessing it was to make damn sure I wouldn't go anywhere. Until they had the chance to question me. I was barely out of sedation before they carted me off to that base.
And then what happened at the base?
They brought me to an interrogation room and started asking the same questions over and over again. What do you remember? Do you know what you hit? Who else knew about the mission? Boxers or briefs?
So, what did you tell them?
The truth! That everything happened so fast, I didn't have time to see anything. That rat bastard Hartman told me I was a liability to national security. Can you believe that? After everything I've done for this country.
Never mind what that man said. What happened next?
Then these two grunts walked in with all these gizmos and a giant vat of fluorescent blue stuff. Ooh. Something really twisted is going down at that base, Ellie. Thank God I managed to escape.
How did you escape?
Pure, dumb luck. Some FBI guy showed up and started demanding to inspect the base. He caused such a commotion that I managed to free myself and slip away without anyone noticing.
You must have escaped while Amos and I were waiting for Agent Ortega at the base.
Ellie, what the hell is going on?
I do not know, but I think whatever they were planning to do to you is what happened to Agent Ortega. Well, we may not fully know what we are dealing with, but at least things cannot possibly get worse.
She loves
Yeah,
to say that.
About that. Walter and I were not exactly doing a milk run the other night. We were transporting an A-bomb to Alamogordo.
Does Betty know about this bomb?
Is that really your biggest concern right now?
Have you met my offspring?
No, don't worry. The bomb isn't much of a threat at the moment. We always keep the plutonium core separate from the bombs in transit, so it's not armed. And one thing I do remember seeing is the core falling into the canyon right before we crashed. I also saw Dr. Dixon while I was sneaking out of the base.
You are telling me they have Dr. Dixon and an A-bomb in the same place? I do not like this situation one bit, Lincoln. We must recover that bomb core before anyone else finds it. Did you see where it fell?
Hard to say exactly, but somewhere near the bridge to Corona.
You lay low tonight, and tomorrow I will help you get to the crossroads so you can recover the core.
So, think you can get me to your place without anyone spotting us?
It would be my pleasure.
Oh.
Well, he should sleep soundly after that. Now, back to the less enjoyable business of burning down the bar.
Right, so Ben said he wanted to go back home. He wouldn't leave before he goes back home. So let's go see if the sheriff will allow that, because presumably that's the only way we can get him back home. Unless, because he said unless the bar is dry, unless we can somehow get rid of all of the alcohol. We'll try this first since we are already away from the bar.
Amos, I need Benjamin to...
No.
What do you mean, no?
I cannot let that man go back to a trailer that's one sneeze away from falling off a cliff.
Come now, Amos. That caravan has been there for decades, tow chain or not.
All right, I'll find some way to secure his home tomorrow. First thing.
No, that is unacceptable. Benjamin must go home tonight, and that is final.
All right then, I just need your stamp on the eviction notice and I'll do the rest.
I will get right on that. Where is the eviction notice?
I put it on his door.
Okay. So do we have to go and get the eviction notice? Presumably.
Oh, look at him go!
Man, it looks like crap, but it tastes so good.
Who is that?
Oh, God. Ni mi abuelita could surpass this. Hey, where's your waitress?
She's on vacation!
Huh? Then who brought me this food?
Greetings, Taquito. I hope you enjoy eating this special meal as much as I enjoyed preparing it. It is made with simple ingredients. Beets, potatoes, some fresh thyme, revenge.
Oh.
Oh, that does sound good. I should probably write this down.
Why does the Russian spy want to kill this guy?
Now, while you exhale your last breath, remember that you brought this upon yourself when you killed my father.
Oh.
Buen provecho, pendejo!
Oh, wait, is he the taco guy?
The scarlet bird has killed her prey.
On second thought, I don't think I want a copy of that recipe.
Where was her voice coming from? Was she in the mayor's office?
Taquito, you okay? You're not moving much there. Hey, Rocco, looks like Mexican's back on the menu.
Okay. So the taco guy is... Oh! Wow. Okay. So Mike is cutting up the Mexican taco stand guy to serve him up in the diner. Ooh. It's Miss... the person I never remember the name of. Peanut.
Leaving us so soon, Miss Peanut?
Oh, no. I'm just standing around.
Standing around?
Yep, just standing around. One of my favorite things to do is stand.
So, you are not waiting for the 10:30 bus to the airport? And those tickets to Australia in your hand are just, what, a coincidence?
Oh, would you look at the time? I've got to...
Answer my questions? Yes, you certainly do. I demand an explanation for this.
There's a national emergency in... Ah, the hell with it. Look, Ms. Mayor, your kid's more than even I can handle. I'm not equipped to clean up a mess like this. Not without casualties, anyway.
Ms. Peanut, I deal with my daughter every day, as do most people in our town. If we can handle her, surely you...
I've seen such terrible things. Things no one should ever have to see. And there's something watching me. Right now.
You are being ridiculous. Calm down and... There must be something I can say to convince you to stay.
No, absolutely nothing would make me change my plans.
Are you sure? How about... a raise?
Nope.
Are you sure? It would be quite substantial.
You couldn't possibly pay me enough to stay here.
I might be willing to triple, nay, quadruple your income. No strings attached. Consider this offer carefully, for I would never do this for anyone else.
You'll never have to, because nobody else would be crazy enough to take this job.
Ms. Peanut, I live with her. What could you possibly have seen that I have not?
Oh, I was tracking her through the woods at midnight last night. I started my approach, but something stopped me. I felt this enormous sense of dread in the...
Ms. Peanut, did you eat at Michael's again?
It was like a wolf, but not a wolf at the same time. I ran like hell out of there. Never run so fast in my life.
It is all right, Ms. Peanut. That was just the local, wolf species. Very rare. I am sure that if you go home and sleep on this, you will change your mind about...
No, I just want out. That thing caught my scent. It's after me. I can feel it. I need to leave while I still can.
What are the chances it's chipmunks? Seems to be the scary animal in this town. Since we've got a little bit like further out, got like extra miles to travel.
Come on, you stupid bus. What was it? No, it's just your imagination. Or the wind. He's found me. He's taking revenge. I shouldn't have trespassed on Betty's territory.
What is
I
it?
can't move my feet. I'm too scared. damn it! I can't believe this is how it all ends. No. No. No, 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 no!
What? Everybody's dying! Okay, so as I was saying, wouldn't mind a bit of fast travel. Feels insignificant in the wake of Miss Peanut's death. Okay, we've got the eviction notice.
I suppose I could help Benjamin get his home back. Again. Now, where did I leave my stamp?
In her office, surely.
If I am not broadcast...
Okay. Surely, it's going to be on that desk that there is hardly anything of any use in that office. The stamp is going to be on the desk. But is that too easy? I wonder if it's at home. I wonder if Betty's stolen it and put it somewhere weird. Because she could use it for pranks. The moment of truth.
Just imagine, we could set you up in a real furnished house.
I like my closet. It's cozy, and I got a real short commute.
I admire your loyalty, Mr. Buckingham. However, I have something to offer you that I know you won't refuse. A brand new, shiny, enhanced broomstick.
I'm listening.
They call it the Widowmaker. It's the newest military-grade broomstick.
You should have started with that, smarty pants. I accept nothing. My loyalty is to Mayor Barrett, no matter how many toys you dangle in front of me.
May I just ask, what about that woman inspires such loyalty in you? She orders you around like a dog and treats you horribly.
It certainly sounds like someone is jealous of my management skills.
Well, that explains the smell of brimstone in this office.
How dare you drop in unannounced and violate the sanctity of my office?
Someone has to stop you, and that someone is going to be me. It's only a matter of time before everyone sees you for what you really are, and then... Sic Semper Tyrannosaurus!
Yeah, you tell her, sweet cheeks.
Wrong side, Joseph. Friendship and loyalty cannot be bought, Ms. Hart.
You know what, Mayor Barrett? You're right. It's Mr. Buckingham's life, and it's his choice.
Huh?
Come on, Mr. Buckingham. Break those shackles and choose for yourself. You know what's in your heart, don't you, boy?
Joseph is far better behind the scenes. Put him on the spot and he freezes up. Luckily, I can answer for him. I find joy and value in the very nature of my work. Compensation only cheapens that.
It does?
Joseph, do not interrupt when I'm speaking for you.
God damn it! Why does this always happen? I offered Amos triple the average salary to move to Corona and be our sheriff, and he declined! I tried to convince your friend Maxwell to open his bar in my town, and he just laughed in my face. Even that idiot daughter of yours defends you, although I can't understand why she would bother. Why can't I ever beat you? Even when I have you dead to rights, why can't I win? You're just...
Always just a few steps ahead. I know. You have the charisma, intelligence, and ruthlessness that every good politician needs. But you made one terrible mistake.
What mistake?
You chose me as your first opponent. Ambitious, but foolish.
Welp, I'm bored of all this squawking. And, I've got a memorial to attend at the high school.
You two have fun. I'm out of here.
This is the storyline I'm most
Now
interested
that he is
in.
gone, we can get down to the real matter at hand.
Wait, you mean you...
Directed the conversation in such a way as to make him get bored and leave? Why, yes, I did. What part of always a few steps ahead did you not understand?
But why?
Because family matters are better dealt with in private. Do you not agree, Layla Hartman?
You knew?
I will admit that I did not at first. You have changed greatly since the last time I saw you, little bunny.
I don't like being called that.
You used to love it.
Yeah, 20 years ago before you abandoned us. How could you do that? We were a family.
Look, your father and I always had our differences. We just had very disparate outlooks on life. Politics, social issues, whether to have stuffing or potatoes with dinner.
Yeah, I remember, but that's no reason you had to stop talking to me.
You have to understand, Layla. After I left your father, things were very difficult for a long time. And when I moved back here, I became extraordinarily busy.
With your stupid political career.
And with my offspring. She required so much special care and attention as a child. I barely had time to change clothes and brush my teeth between raising her and my career. I streamlined my wardrobe to nothing but scarlet pantsuits just to save a little time.
I hate that I can't argue with any of that. Still hurts like hell, though.
So is she her mother, or was she a stepmother?
Why is your father here after all these years?
He is? Classic Dad. He only tells me what he thinks I need to know.
Why did you choose to pursue politics?
After you left, Dad took me to one of your speeches. I was mesmerized by how the crowd looked up to you, how much they loved you, and then I knew.
Oh, how sweet. You knew you wanted to be like...
I wanted to crush you, humiliate you in public, and take everything you've ever achieved away from you.
Perhaps I spoke too soon.
But in all that, it turns out I really enjoy politics. The verbal sparring, the speeches, the wheeling and dealing, oh, and the paperwork. Especially the paperwork.
How odd. I have never felt this feeling before. I am proud of someone other than myself. How do you feel about pranks?
I think they're childish at best and destructive at worst.
I could not agree more.
I'd imagine not after what happened to that tour bus last week.
Yes, Pardon me, what?
You know, when Betty took down the road closed sign near the canyon? 30 European diplomats, their interpreters, and the bus driver, all gone. You'd better find her a lawyer. One that speaks at least 5 languages and has experience with clients on death row.
No one said... That girl! Oh no, not you too.
I said pranks were childish and destructive. But I never said I didn't like them.
Well, this conversation certainly has been enlightening. I realize now that I owe you an apology, Layla. I am truly sorry about the past, and I will not disappoint you again. I promise. Now, enough sentimentality. We both need to get back to work.
Back to work? What do you mean?
You see, with a few exceptions, members of my family have always held power in high places. What would you say if I offered you that opportunity?
Shouldn't Betty be first in line for that?
Consider your term in Corona a training exercise, and I will mentor you in everything else. With my help, you could one day be the governor of our fair state.
And then, someday, the president?
Not until I've finished my second term, dear. Now, why not spend next weekend here? We need time to get reacquainted. And to start planning our long-term strategy to establish a new political dynasty.
Oh, okay. That sounds nice. I'll come over next Friday night. Mom?
Mom? What's going on here?
Well, this is awkward.
Offspring, I am your mother and would never want to say something that might upset you. So, Ms. Hartwell, see you at home. There we are. One more crisis averted. Now, where was I?
I knew all that nonsense made me forget something.
No, Joseph, you are not getting a Widowmaker.
Come on. Well, I'm here about something else anyway. Those homeless kids are starting to raise some concerns. Not to tell you what to do, but I'd sort that out before the election.
You are absolutely right, Joseph. I must admit, it is past time I find a way to help those poor children. Do you have a suggestion?
Actually, just the other day, my cousin was saying something about needing help with his business. Apparently, he could really use a crew that could get in and out of tiny places.
It sounds like your cousin could provide employment for the children, as well as a home. Very well, I shall drop the adoption papers in his name.
Oh boy, I sure hope those kids like shiny stuff.
Ooh, shiny!
Want to send Betty too? Miss Mare?
As tempting as it may be, that burden is mine to bear, Joseph, and mine alone.
The town might beg to differ.
Anything else?
No, well, maybe just one thing. It's just, Custodian Appreciation Day is coming up. And,
I swear, this
All
scene
right,
so
I will
far.
see what I can do about.
Yippee! I mean,
This chapter has been like 30 minutes of cutscenes. Okay, finally. Rubber stamp. I knew it would be here.
With some repairs and some ink, Benjamin will be back home in no time.
Repairs? Okay, there's not going to be ink in here. That's going to be too easy. Right, let's go back to the bar and see if we can get rid of anybody else. Maybe someone's got some ink. Wait, what's that?
All right, children, let us get empirical. Go outside and find the filthiest puddle you... Now, try to put it...
Okay. Nonsense. I wonder how we're going to get rid of the random patrons at the bar. I suppose if we get rid of the guy that owns the bar, he'll just close the bar, right? See, right, this was holding that
Just the
stone.
suggestion that I might be able to pick it up is amusing enough for me.
Yeah, I know, but he was holding that little stone. Why is he no longer holding that stone?
Aloha! Welcome to the Kamehameha Tiki Bar, where every night is a luau just for you. One more...
Perhaps Miss Valentine could assist us in repairing the stamp.
Hey, everyone. Are you getting tired of your usual order? Try...
By the way, what's with your mom rehearsing her speeches naked in front of the mirror?
It builds confidence, of course. Would you care for a demonstration?
Mom, stop embarrassing me!
Hello, Offspring. Are you enjoying your evening?
It's Betty to the likes of you.
I can see you are going to be difficult today.
Like you wouldn't believe.
Okay, but I want to talk to Linda.
Offspring, I would like you to accompany me on a little stroll.
So you can ground me again? No thanks. Besides, I haven't even done anything to be grounded for today.
So that project to turn one of Roscoe's grain silos into the other kind of silo...
How did you know? Portia's right. I'm not saying anything else without my lawyer present.
I am your lawyer. Offspring, you know I would not ask you to leave the bar without reason.
Hold on a sec, Betty. She wants something from you. Okay, Betty, this is your chance. Just like we practiced.
Miss Barrett, I am unable to cooperate with your request until I know what's in it for me.
What do you want, Offspring? A twonky?
Wow, a whole twonky? I mean, a twonky would be nice, but I think you can do better.
How do you want to handle it? The quick and easy route would be to offer her something. Of course, we could try to sway her by having a personal conversation.
Absolutely
but
not.
You know how I despise those.
Right, what can we offer her?
What if I gave you something rare and valuable in exchange for your leaving?
What you got?
What if I offered you the shiniest, sparkliest, most glittery artifact ever?
Oh my gosh! Where is it? Tell me, tell me!
You must go on a long journey to the faraway land of Glitz, where all sparkles are born. Where the rainbows meet the sky, you will meet a wise old sorceress. If you follow her instruction exactly, she will lead you to the lair of the evil Dragon King, who sleeps atop his hoard of glittering treasure.
Ooh, treasure nap! Those give you shiny dreams.
Oh boy, what happens next, Mayor Barrett? Do all the little pixies bring gumdrops and do a dance of springtime?
Exactly.
But how am I supposed to defeat a dragon? Is the wise old woman gonna give me a magic bazooka or something?
Do not be afraid, Offspring. You can use the power of the Shinebringer to defeat him.
But how? I don't have the Shinebringer.
Silly Offspring, look inside you. You were the Shinebringer all along.
I feel it. I feel the shininess. But I want to see it too. If I stood in front of a mirror and opened my mouth real wide, do you think I could take a look?
There is only one way to find out.
Holy shimmering crap baskets! I can't wait to get home and check it out.
You know, I'm the one who will have to deal with the emotional fallout when she realizes you were lying, right? Thanks a lot for that.
You are most welcome, Miss Valentine.
So is she gonna leave? Presumably she's
you really
gonna
have
leave.
to bother me when I'm off work?
Would you prefer I bothered you when you were working?
No, I'd prefer you just left me alone. I'm enjoying myself. Don't ruin it.
Maybe I need to give it to her.
Wow, what the hell did you do to that thing?
I approach stamping official documents with the same relentless zeal I do everything. I would appreciate it if you fix this right away.
And I would appreciate having a permit to operate a bulldozer. Isn't it interesting? We both have something the other wants.
Funny you mention that. Because unfortunately, I cannot approve any new permits unless my stamp is in working order.
Ugh, thought you might say that. Hand it over.
Just that
And
easy.
there. All set. Try not to flatten this one right away, all right?
You have my thanks, Miss Valentine.
You were never actually going to approve that permit, were you?
No, not in a million years.
So are they gonna
What?
leave
No wrench of
now?
retaliation? No snippy comeback?
Maybe there will be both when you're not expecting them. You might want to start sleeping with your coffin closed.
Enough fooling around, Elizabeth. Go straight home and do not do anything.
Hey, look behind you! It's a four-headed founding father!
Oh, please. Do you really think I would fall for such a childish trick?
Holy hell, Eliza, look at that!
Please, Max. Not you too. Where did those girls go?
No idea. Sorry.
Okay.
Now my stamp is repaired and ready for business.
We've got rid of a lot of
If I
people.
am to stamp any documents, I require some ink.
Right,
Ever
let's
wanted to
have
know
a
what
look
it's like in outer space? Try
around.
the frozen orbit. It'll freeze your mind and your senses.
I have heard better music coming from a malfunctioning ice cream truck.
Oh. Could we set fire to that thing? Oh, I wonder if we could use charcoal as ink.
If you do not want to end up with singed eyebrows, I suggest you keep your distance from those flames.
Maybe you could, like, throw something at it. Oh.
They used to advertise this as feeling like a manic dog running circles in your head and yapping. But it is all bark and no bite. Get drunk and practice voodoo magic without any of the side effects. Disclaimer, do not consume in ghost form. Home-cured ham, simmered for hours in a piquant consomme, and reduced to a pure essence with superior mouthfeel. Slowly hand-blended with organic, free-range pineapple, and artisanal small-batch cheeses, topped with an heirloom tomato.
Okay, maybe not. Oh,
The
what's
perfect
that?
drink for snow vampires.
We didn't even pick it up. What's this?
Here's a little lesson in brewery. This drink is going down in history. We are number one. Taste the refined combination of sugar and chili in this fantastic 20-year-old old-fashioned rum. With an unexpected tap water color. It is also wonderful for playing unsuspected pranks on friends. In the warm, tropical Caribbean sun. Beware, this is not a white rum. Just a very pale, dark one.
Right, what else is there?
Goodbye, sobriety and dignity. I'll remember you all in therapy. Pairing suggestion, holographic meatloaf. Max's own brew, available only to those capable of growing a mustache thicker than his. Luckily, I do not count myself among those select few.
It's almost sad to see all these things because they're all going to burn to the ground.
I would not even touch these with Joseph's severed hand.
Who wants to hear the story of how I defeated a Russian?
Is that different from the other stuff?
Some say it is quite tasty when you drink it straight from the source, but I am not convinced.
There's got to be something we can pick up in all this stuff.
Liquor so expensive, you will be broke before it even touches your lips. Max's sense of humor needs your mama's help more than I ever will.
That's not what your mama said.
Point proven.
Damn, you got me again.
Is that a fire? Oh, fire alarm.
A fire alarm. It looks like turning this place into a ghost bar is going to be easier than I anticipated. Why does it not work?
Yeah, about that. We had to disable it after the last karaoke night. Let's just say things got a little too hot to handle.
Okay, so not quite as easy as it seemed. Curtains.
Taking them? How about burning them instead?
There's so many things that you can... Oh, what was that? Black... Hang on a minute.
Unorthodox, but it should do the trick.
Oh my god. It was like black. Oh, it's red. I was thinking it was like a black hot sauce. Oh my god.
After a great deal of effort, it is finally ready. Consider yourself overruled.
That was so lucky. Can we just give this to him?
Benjamin, you should really...
I ain't going home until I have a home.
That almost made sense. I'm very nearly impressed. Congratulations, Benjamin. You can legally return home.
I feel like he wouldn't have cared about the legally part.
But I want an apology from Amos first.
Ugh.
Either he comes here and apologizes, or I ain't budging.
Here you are, Amos. Benjamin's eviction has been officially overruled. Go give him the good news.
Why in the world do you want Ben back in his trailer so badly anyway?
The less you know, the better.
Fine. It's your mess to clean up, I suppose. I'm gonna take Ben home now and make sure he's as safe as he possibly can be in that death trap.
I know you will. Have a good night, Amos.
Just let me say, I strongly disagree with the mayor's decision.
You worry too much, Amos.
Did you hear something just now?
Stop trying to distract me and just give me my keys back.
Wait, I don't have your keys.
What do you mean you don't got my keys?
Well, ain't that a kick in the teeth? You okay, Ben? I know it looks bad, but I'm sure the trailer's still intact. Well, most of it. You're taking this awfully well. I was sure by now you would have...
Aloha!
Okay, so what have we got
In
left?
honor of our airfield's noble squadron, I give you tequila #1.
Just these guys. Wait, what's that? Oh, Max's mother. Do you think we should take some pictures?
I would sooner have this picture on my desk than one of my offspring. That still does not mean I will take it from Max.
Yeah, but we're gonna burn the place down.
It is like a car alarm and a fire drill had a musical baby.
Oh.
Where is a trapdoor with hungry crocodiles when you need one?
You have to talk to him 3 times. So is that going to stop the music? Huh. Well, what's the significance of the fires going out in this?
Are you tired of...
Ah!
Hank, what the hell did you do?
Me? Nothing. It went crazy all of a sudden.
Hank, my man, if there's a thing I won't tolerate in my fine establishment, it's liars. Pack your stuff and leave.
But I'm not lying. The speaker just went wonky.
Get the hell out of here! And thank the big kahuna I'm letting you keep your pay.
Pay? What pay?
Out!
Oh my god, it's a trapdoor! Where does that lead to? Okay, because this is New Mexico. So that's not the ocean. It's like a torture tank. Okay, so Max, I'm going to need you to leave.
What the hell am I supposed to do with a half-ton of pineapples?
Here is an idea, Max. Pineapple margaritas and a chat with an old friend. How about that?
If you want to drink, you'll have to pay like everyone else.
Then enjoy your half-ton of pineapples.
Oh, I'm kidding. I'm bored, so what the heck? One pineapple margarita coming right up.
Couldn't we do it at home?
Can I get something to drink?
Sure thing. On the house.
You are far too generous.
That, and a lot of this fruit is about to go bad. Goddamn mailman! Just left him lying in the sun all day.
Are you excited to file your first list of tax-deductible business expenses?
Well, excited isn't the first word that pops in my head when talking about taxes. But that 50% cut you gave me the other day? You're a lifesaver!
What the hell are you talking about?
I called you at home the other day and asked about it. Don't you remember?
I have no memory of such conversation. What did I even tell you?
It was something like, the divine Mayor Barrett grants you a 50% tax cut. Henceforth, you shall pay as little in tax as possible. So saith I, ruler of this land. And then you said, I must dash. I am having tea with Lady Bloopington and her horse. And hung up.
That was my offspring, Max, not me.
God damn it, Betty. Wait, I still get that tax break, right?
Oh, all right. But only because it is you, and only for 1 year.
Aw, thanks, Eliza. Come here so I can give you a smooch.
Ugh, I can still change my mind, you know. Can I get something to drink?
Is this just going to be like, can I get something to drink? Can I get something else? Like until he runs out of pineapples. Is that what this is?
I love this drink. Is that a touch of mango I detect?
Mango? No, that's guava, Eliza.
Guava? God damn it, Max. You know I'm allergic to guava.
Oh my god. I am so sorry, Eliza. I totally forgot. Are you okay?
I already feel my throat closing up.
Okay, don't panic. You're gonna be okay. I'll just call an ambulance and...
Actually, I feel perfectly fine, Maxwell.
Are you sure?
Perhaps I outgrew my allergy.
Your voice?
What about my voice? It sounds mellifluous as always. What are you talking about?
Oh, yes, it's very nice. Do me a favor real quick. Can you say to me, how you doing, handsome?
How you doing, handsome?
Oh, thank you.
Let us talk later.
Okay, I have no idea what that was. That was bizarre. Okay. Can I, like, maybe blow up the bar? What could we do with the explosives? Like, do you think we could, like, start it going and then he's gonna be like, oh no, there's a fire, let's go, let's leave. There's a lot of random fires.
It has no public declarations to make.
Okay.
How did that fire-breathing trick of yours go again, Max?
Why the hell not? Let me show you.
Oh, okay.
I love the smell of napalm at midnight. Wait, why am I smelling napalm? I'm not imagining things. This smells like napalm. What the hell's going on?
Is he gonna catch me?
Did I break a bottle of... Oh, that's not it. That's definitely military-grade napalm.
Max, your nose has not been the same since that month you spent in that prison in Kandahar. Sharing a room with a whole batch of expired Chef Mike's meatballs cans really did a number on you.
Don't play dumb with me, Eliza! That's napalm!
That is preposterous. Do you really believe that Eliza Barrett, the respected mayor of this town, would carry something as illegal and dangerous as napalm in her pockets? And with the intention of what? Distracting you, soak your curtains with it, and then ask you to perform a fire trick that could potentially burn down your bar? Are you aware of how absurd that sounds, Max?
Now that you put it that way, it does sound kind of ridiculous.
Oh, I see what is going on here. The legendary Maxwell Powell is scared of a tiny little spark?
Maxwell Powell is not scared of anything. Here, let me show you.
Yikes. Aww. Poor Max. Nothing but sacrifices. Pretty sure he dies later, too.
Look at the bright side, Max. The fire is a golden opportunity for me to get rid of some of my stuff.
Is the device complete, Doctor?
I did the best I could. Those specs were extraordinarily complex, even for me. Who designed this monstrosity anyway? I've never seen anything like it.
That's confidential. And you haven't answered my question.
Yes, the device is complete. It'll work perfectly.
I hope you're a better scientist than you are a liar. Care to try that again?
No. At least not until you tell me why you're doing this. I know what this device is capable of.
If this test is successful, it could stop armed conflicts before they even begin. It may seem draconian, but this device has the potential to save millions of lives.
So, to stop a problem that doesn't even exist yet, you want to turn everyone into mindless zombies? Isn't the military supposed to protect Americans, not brainwash them? I'd rather die a slow, painful death than lose my free will.
And if you keep arguing with me, I'll be happy to assist you with that. Now tell me what you're hiding. Did you do something to the device?
Look, you asked me to get it up and running, and I did. That's it. I'm not cooperating any further with this insanity.
Have it your way, then. Mendez, escort Dr. Dixon to her examination.
Sir, yes, sir.
Whatever happens now, General, I hope you live to regret it.